How to job hunt like a pro. Being jobless is an experience most people need to go through in their journey towards making a career for themselves. While it is inevitable, the process itself might not be that pleasant, especially if it goes on for a long time. It affects the unemployed individual not only with respect to income, but also with respect to health and mortality. The longer the unemployment goes on, the more severe the health effects, which include depression. Unemployed people also find themselves losing friends, as well as their own self-respect, and the more prolonged it becomes, the harder it is for them to find employment again, which is partly due to the loss of skill over time. Some people choose to be unemployed voluntarily, as they had saved enough money that enables them to quit their unfulfilling jobs and live comfortably while searching for a new one. While others are forced into joblessness due to circumstances such as technological advancement, which displaces human labor, and demand deficiency in the market, where there are fewer jobs available. Graduates fresh from school who newly want to enter the workforce, as well as people who seek to re-enter the workforce after leaving, end up facing the woes of unemployment. Unless you're one of the lucky few who work in a high-demand career, finding a new job can be a challenging and frustrating experience. While searching for a job, you normally end up getting tons of advice on what to do, but unfortunately, most of it turns out to be ineffective. Well, it is no surprise, since job searching isn't just about applying for jobs and hoping to get called for an interview anymore. Few people are able to simply put in an application, get an interview, and land a job in today's competitive, network-driven job market. The most successful job seekers utilize a variety of strategies, from establishing a social presence to targeting companies, to help them stand out from the crowd, to effective strategies that you can employ to enable you to job hunt like a pro. Number 11. Be patient in your search. The search for a job may take longer than you expect. In fact, even after you go for interviews, the results will take time before you get them, and Glassdoor reports that the job with the fastest interview process is a waiter at 8 days, while the slowest is a professor at 60.3 days. Patience is therefore essential in the long process of job hunting. Understand that it's a process, and while you are job searching, grab a notebook and keep track of everything you do. It doesn't have to be extremely detailed, but keeping some type of record will help you stay motivated. Rewarding yourself is also a good way to get motivation. As you're tracking your job hunting activities, you can set mini milestones to create rewards for. Number 10. Continue following up with the hiring manager. When you're selected for a job interview, it means that you're a serious contender for the job. That's why it's important to take the time to follow up after every single job interview, including in-person and phone interviews, as well as second interviews. If possible, collect business cards from everyone you meet during your interview. That way, you'll have people's contact information on hand. In the follow-up email or letter, promote your candidacy. Tell the interviewer why you're qualified, what you forgot to say, and include your contact information to make it easy for the interviewer to get back in touch by including your phone number and email address. Number 9. Ace the interview. A job interview, of course, is what will or will not grant you the job offer. Therefore, you should take the time to prepare yourself well. Before the interview, develop responses for common interview questions, and then practice them, ideally using the mock interviewing technique with a friend, network contact, or interview coach. The more prepared you are for the interview, the more comfortable you'll be, and the more likely you'll succeed. Dress smartly during the actual day, and wow the interviewer with your skills, experience, confidence, and expertise. It's also advisable to follow up post-interview with a thank you note. Use your thank you note as an opportunity to emphasize why you're the best candidate for the position. If you flubbed an answer during the interview, you can also use your thank you note to clarify. Number 8. Try informational interviews. An informational interview refers to a casual conversation between a job applicant and someone who works at a company that they want to be a part of. It is usually the result of a successful networking opportunity, allowing you to learn more about a particular job from someone who is already working in the industry. The informational interview provides information that can also help you determine what opportunities are available. It may be a casual conversation, but if you handle it correctly, you may be one step closer to the job that you want. The first step is to reach out to someone you already know. In such a way, it's easier to set up an interview since both parties are familiar with each other. Rather than the hard sell of "I'm looking for a job, do you know of anything?" This informational meeting takes the soft sell approach of asking for information and for them to share their story as you gain advice for your job search and career journey.